Hi, my name's Annie, and sorry I didn't get to meet you today, but hopefully I will see you next week. Just want to give you a really brief summary, apart from the email that you would have had for me, just to put things in context. So, I'm going to be educating you a little bit around mindfulness and meditation over the next few weeks. And that's really important for me, not just to show up in a room and sit and meditate with you, especially if you're new to it. You probably know what mindlessness is. So if during last year in particular, if you went to the kitchen cupboard and you got a handful of nachos and you were going to watch one episode of Netflix and suddenly you've eaten the whole bag and binge watch 6 episodes, and that's mindlessness. That's what we do. We're in autopilot all the time, not really being very aware, self-aware and aware of others. So that's a really big tool that you're going to learn with mindfulness and meditation. There's some myths around it. So if you think you're going to show up and I'm going to stop your thinking and stop your crazy thoughts every single day, it's not going to happen. You have about 80 or 90,000 thoughts a day. So I'm not going to be switching those thoughts off, and you're certainly not going to be, but you are going to learn to have a different relationship with them, and particularly the negative ones. About 50% of our thoughts are negative on a daily basis. Also, I teach a non-secular version of mindfulness, so there's going to be no religion or Buddhism, even though we know that the roots of mindfulness and meditation are in Buddhism, and they've been practicing for thousands of years. It works really well for them, so we know that it works well for us too. I originally found mindfulness through the diagnosis of my mum with Alzheimer's. And after a few weeks of learning meditation, I did it probably 5 days a week using the Headspace app. This was back in 2012. It allowed me to give Mum the gift of listening. So every time she repeated her story, I would listen like it was the first time I'd heard it. And I was able to be grounded and present with all the huge human emotions that were going through my body every time I was with her. So that was my original motivation. And I also noticed that when I do meditate, I seem to have more time in the day. So that's a great reason to do it. More creative, and it helps me manage conflict better, and definitely calmer passenger in cars as well. So it has a ripple effect on people around you. I think that's probably all. You've had a really short snippet of me. I look forward to meeting you next week. Bye.